Hello YouTubers and gamers, and I'm back with another collection video, and today's collection video will be on a Sega Dreamcast. I have, actually I haven't counted how many games I've got. I must have about, I don't know, I think it's probably about 30 odd games, but there's probably about another 10 games I wish to get, or actually 9, I think there's exactly 9 on my list. So let's make a start. First on the list is First Lightyear of Star Command. All my Dreamcast games are boxed and complete, and I try to replace the cases if they're cracked, which, you know, these Dreamcast games do have very fragile cases. They're not easy to replace either, a bit like the PS1s. Next on the list is Dino Crisis. I appreciate a lot of these games so far. You can also get on a PS1, but I'll have to get them on, a few of them on a Dreamcast too. And this one's Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. I think this was on the PS2, that one. Okay, now this game, I was quite lucky. I found it in cash converters about last year. They were slipping, and I got it for about I think it's about £12, and this is Gigawing. As you know, that goes for a lot more than £12. It's like a Japanese top-down shooter. I think it's top-down. Is it side shoot? I think it's mostly top-down. Yeah. Okay, this game's all new and sealed. Another Capcom game, and this is Heavy Metal. Can't remember how much I paid for that, to be honest. This one I come across on the car boot one day, earlier this year I think it was. Incoming. Well, space shuttles, UFOs and all sorts of things. And I haven't had a chance to play it. This next game is pretty much a classic for the Dreamcast. I think you can also get this on the original Xbox, and that is Jet Set Radio. This game, I think, was also on the PS1. Again, it was a car boot pickup, that's why I have it. I don't think it's a particularly good game. And that is KO the Kangaroo. With a Dreamcast, if I see it cheap, I just tend to keep them. I don't really flip them or anything unless they're really valuable. I think I have a few second spare copies of Resident Evil games, which I will be selling, but I've got some, you know, they're spare copies of those, but most games I pick up, and if not, nothing else I use for the case as a spare case. This game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Naturally, that was also on the PS2 and Xbox. Okay, Metropolis Street Racer. And this game's not an expensive game, but it looks quite good. Out Trigger. I didn't pay too much for this. I think I paid about £6 or £7 for that. Okay, this one's a NTSC exclusive, and that is Prince of Persia: Arabian Nights. I got that pretty much because I like to collect all the Prince of Persia games. So, okay, Quake 3 Arena. Okay, I need to get a new case for this because there's a crack on the back, but this is Rayman 2. Again, that's a car boot job. Okay, this game, again, is not one I heard of before, but I came across it when I was looking at some games on eBay, and it looked rather interesting, so I picked it up for a fair price, about £7, so it's not too bad. Record of Lodos War. It's a kind of tactical type game. Alright, here's some classics for a system. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil Code Veronica. This is the one I've got a second copy of, which I'll just sell at some point. Okay. Classic rally game for the system. Obviously it's Sega Rally. One on the Sega Saturn was also very good. Alright, these next two games, they're all boxed and complete with all the manuals and outer sleeves and so forth. I've paid roughly around the same price for both of them actually. The first one I got about a couple of years ago for about £30 odd, and the second one I got more recently for about the same money. And that is Shenmue. Obviously that's being it's going to be a third one released at some point, and Shenmue 2. And I naturally have that on the Xbox too. Okay, the first one, Sonic Adventure. I am after Sonic Adventure 2, that's one of the 9 I'm after, but I just don't want to pay too much for it. Okay, this is probably the best version of it. You can also get this on the PS1 I believe. Soul Calibur. Okay, this game, the reviews are okay, it's nothing spectacular. Again, it's a car boot job. Super Magnetic Neo. Okay, this one's a bit of a mech type fighter, quite wacky and looking one, and that is another Capcom game, Tech Romancer. Okay, this game I've got 2 copies. I've got one with a light gun and one on its own, and that is House of the Dead 2. The light gun and the box copies with my all my other 2 in the game room. It's all piled away, and I just reboarded to clear stuff to get to it really. But trust me, actually I do have it. Okay, one of the Virtua Fighter series games, Virtua Fighter. Is it 3TB or something? It's such a funny little handwriting it is. Okay, last but not least, it's showing on the telly, and that is Sega's Zombie Revenge. Okay. So that's my Dreamcast collection, not biggest by any means, but there are some quite good games there, I like to think. There are another 9 games which I got my eyes on, and they're not particularly the most cheapest games either. They range in price from about £11 up to £100 on 1 or 2 of them. So I'll get those as and when permitting, and when I've got funds and when I see them for a fair price more than anything else really. So, but that's my Dreamcast collection for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and until my next video guys,